Welcome to Northern Adirondack Central School, where the Bobcats will play host to the Seton Catholic Knights here in a varsity girls volleyball game. Coming to you from downtown Ellenburg Depot via hometown cable, the Bobcats will send out Molly Felch, Kirsten Sheehan, Kristen Siskavich, Erica Trombley, Jamie Shaughnessy, and Amy Murphy. The Knights will send out Sarah Anderson, number 10, Sarah Craig, number 3, Ursula Aki, number 6, Stacy Smith, number 9, Celia Veres, and number 7, Danielle Bouvier. The officials getting the lineup straight, and we'll have opening service. Looks like it's going to go to the Seton Knights. Sarah Anderson serving for the Knights. We're underway. Service is good. Sheehan bumps it up to Siskavich. Siskavich sets Trombley. Trombley, Shaughnessy to Siskavich to Trombley. America Trombley's hit. Will go down to the side out. So Chrissy Siskavich will open up service for the Bobcats. Service is good. Over to Veres. Bump back over, handled by Shaughnessy to Sheehan. Sheehan setting Murphy. And Murphy better for the kill, as it can't be dug out by Sarah Craig. One serving none is Kristen Siskavich. And the Bobcats. Service is good, and it's an ace. Miscommunication on the part of the Knights. 2 serving 0 here. Siskavich for the Bobcats. Service is wide, so we'll turn the ball over to Stacy Smith and the Knights. 0 serving 2. Service is in net, so it'll be side out, and Amy Murphy, number 10, will take over service for the Bobcats. 2 serving 0 here in game 1, the best of 5 match. Service is good. Bumped up by Smith to Trombley. Sheehan back for Trombley. And Erica Trombley with a kill. Splits the defense of the Knights. 3 serving 0 will be Amy Murphy. Murphy's service is good. Bumped up by Cecilia. Here's Murphy, back for Sheehan. Sheehan setting for Jamie Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy, a nice hit and a nice kill for Jamie Shaughnessy. 4 serving 0 is Amy Murphy and the Bobcats here in game 1. Murphy's service is good. Bumped up to the net to Aki. Aki trying to set Bouvier and can't. So Amy Murphy will credit with another point. 5 serving 0. Service is good. Celia back, Kirsten Siskavich to Sheehan. Sheehan back setting Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy's hard kill can't be handled by the Knights, and it'll be another kill for Jamie Shaughnessy in the point for Amy Murphy. 6 serving 0. Service is good. And an ace for Amy Murphy as it can't be returned. Timeout for Seton. 7 serving 0 will be the Bobcats and Amy Murphy when we return. Okay, we're back. Game 1. 7 serving 0 is Amy Murphy and the Bobcats in Northern Adirondack. Service is good. Bump back over. Dug out by Siskavich. Sheehan back setting Trombley. Trombley's kill attempt is long. So we'll turn the ball over to the Knights. And number 9, Celia Veres. Number 9. 0 serving 7 are the Knights of Seton Catholic. Nice service, but just wide. Good hard serve, but wide, but be a side out. Sheen service, nice and sharp. Perez handles the ball, and the Knights will not bounce it over, so the Bobcats will score another point. 9 serving 0. Kirsten Sheen serving for the Bobcats. Service is good. Return, Felch up to Siskavich. Siskavich setting Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy with the kill. Jamie Shaughnessy taking a set from Kristen Siskavich. And the Bobcats will now open a 10-0 lead here in game 1. Sheen service is good. Veres bumping up in the air. Back to Sheen. Sheen is Kristen Siskavich to Molly Felch. Felch with a nice little push move. Handled by Craig. Amy Murphy. Kristen Siskavich. A mix-up on the Bobcat side, and the Bobcats are called for a carry, but they'll turn the ball over to Danielle Bouvier, number 7, 0 serving 10. Service is good. Erica Tremblay bumping it up and back over. Nice play by Sarah Craig. Sarah Craig took advantage of that ball close to the net and put it down hard for the kill. So the Knights are on the board here. Game 1, 1 serving 10. So it's good. Amy Murphy bumping up to Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich placing it just deep enough. Coming back over. Molly Felch to Kristen Siskavich. Erica Tremblay pushing it deep in the Seton zone, and they're called for a carry. Nice play by Erica Tremblay to push the ball deep into the zone. Deep in the back zone. With Seton carrying a height advantage in the front line at that time. Jamie Shaughnessy, 10 serving 1. Shaughnessy service is good, and it's an ace. Nice serve by Jamie Shaughnessy. Substitution for Seton will be number 8. Jody Hoover will replace number 7, Danielle Bouvier. So that'll be Hoover for Bouvier. So we'll return back to Jamie Shaughnessy, 11 serving 1 here in game 1. Shaughnessy service is good. She returns. Shaughnessy handles it. It's a good hard return by number 3, Ursula Akey. So for a side out, and service will go to Sarah Craig, number 10. Service is into the rafters, so it'll be a side out for the Bobcats. Molly Felch take over, 11 serving 1. Felch, number 5. Service is good. Pushed up it. Veres can't handle the ball. So the Bobcats will score a point. 12 serving 1. Molly Felch serving for the Bobcats. Service is good. And an ace for Felch. As Stacy Smith can't handle the hard hit. I'm sorry, Jody Hoover. So Felch, 13 serving 1. Service is good. Kristen Siskavich pushing back to Veres. Seton bounced it back. Shaughnessy digging up to Kristen Siskavich, setting Amy Murphy. Murphy with the kill attempt is dug out, but far wide by Hoover. So the point game will be 14 serving 1, and they'll fall into Molly Felch's service. 14 serving 1 here in game 1. Service is good. Pumped up close to the net. Push back to Veres. Here's Felch. Bump up to Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich setting. We're called for in the net here. So the Bobcats return the ball over to the side out to Sarah Anderson, number 4. Seton at the backs of the wall here. 1 serving 14. Kirsten Sheen up to Kristen Siskavich. To Erica Tremblay. Tremblay's hit is dug out. Bounce back over. Molly Amy Murphy taking the set. Erica Tremblay pushing deep in the zone. So it'll be side out and service. And possible possible game point will fall to Kristen Siskavich. Erica Tremblay with a nice play to get the side out and the service back for the Bobcats. 14-1, Kristen Siskavich. Service is good. Set up for Beres. Sheehan handles a short hit. Molly Felch pushes it back to mid-zone. Here's Beres for the Knights. Handle dug out by Shaughnessy. Sheehan setting for Tremblay. Tremblay, a nice little pushover. Sheehan going for the kill attempt, and it's just wide. Sheehan taking the ball close to the net, trying for the kill, but just wide. So Seton, 1-14. Service is good. Felch bumping up to Sheehan. Sheehan setting Amy Murphy. And Murphy, the ball is down for a side out. And the Bobcats. And game point will fall to the service now of Amy Murphy. 14-1. Murphy service is good. And that's the game. So the Bobcats take a 1-0 lead here in this match, best of 5 match, a 15-1 game, first score for the first game. We return for game 2 in just a minute. Here we are in game 2. Molly Felch will open service for the Bobcats. Service is good. Beres bumping it up to Hoover. Hoover's bump over is long, so the Bobcats credit with a point. Bobcats sent out the same lineup as they started game 1 with. Service is good. Beres off of Beres's arms, and it'll be an ace. The Knights send out Jody Hoover, Celia Beres, Sarah Anderson, Lacey Ahern, Amy Nadeau, bumped up. Nadeau pushing over, Sheehan digging it back. And Nadeau is called for a carry. So Molly Felch, 3-0 here in game 2. Service is good. Celia bumping it up to Hoover. Hoover to Nadeau. Dug out by Felch. Sheehan setting Erica Tremblay. The ball runs right across the top of the net and falls in the left-hand corner of the front zone. And the Bobcats and Erica Tremblay will be credited for a kill. Molly Felch, 4-0. Service is good. Hoover bumping it up to Anderson. Anderson and Nadeau. Dug out by Shaughnessy. Felch digging out. Sheehan putting over. Nice play by the Bobcats. Molly Felch. Hoover. And net service and a point. Molly Felch up with a beautiful dig to keep that ball alive as Jamie Shaughnessy came with a long sliding dig to keep the ball in the air, and Felch just picked it off the ground. Felch, 5-0. Bump back across. Here's Murphy to Kristen Siskavich. Back to Murphy. Murphy's killed. Dug out by Cecilia. The putt as long as it's on the line. Good call by the official. So side out for Jody Hoover. So Molly Felch serves 5 straight points here as the Bobcats open a 5-0 lead. Sarah Anderson serving for the Knights. Service good. Tremblay picks up Kristen Siskavich. A nice play at the net. Keep it alive. And Annie Nadeau drills a shot just into the net. So Kristen Siskavich, who had a nice little quick hand to keep it alive, will take over service. 5-0. Service is just wide. And the Bobcats will turn over the ball to number 11, Annie Nadeau. Nadeau, 5-0, serving 5. Service good. Kristen Siskavich to Sheehan. Sheehan for Murphy. Murphy, the block by Jody Hoover. Service dug out by Shaughnessy. Sheehan setting for Murphy. Murphy with a nice push to the open zone. to regain the side out. Amy Murphy. Seton threw up a 2-player block, and Murphy pushed to the vacated area. Amy Murphy, 5 serving 1. Service is good. Nadeau bumps it up to Aki. Aki to Hoover. Sheen setting for Tremblay. Erica Tremblay, a nice hit dug out by Nadeau. Hoover to Varese. Kristen Siskavitz to Sheen setting Jamie Shaughnessy. Sheen's dig kill attempt dug out by Varese. Back bumped. Here's Sheen setting for Jamie Shaughnessy. And Celia Varese with a quick hand push back into the zone of the Bobcats. Will take the side out and the ball back for Seton Catholic Knights. 1 serving 5 will be Jody Hoover. Hoover's service is into the net. And side out in the service. We'll now go to the Bobcats and Erica Tremblay. 5 serving 1. Service is good. Hoover trying to keep it up. And Aki trying to pick one off the net. Can't. So Erica Tremblay will be credited with a point. 6 serving 1. Tremblay's service is good. Bumped up by Anderson. Over by Aki. Sheehan back setting to Felch. Felch for the kill. Molly Felch. 7 serving 1 is Erica Tremblay and the Bobcats. Service is good and an ace as Lacey Adherent can't handle the hard service. We're going to have a timeout for Seton. Return 7-1 and the Bobcats will be serving. Okay, Erica Tremblay 8 serving 1 here in game 2. Service is good. Nadeau bumping it up to Aki. Aki for Adherent. And off the hand of a diving Jamie Shaughnessy, so the Bobcats will turn the ball back over the side out to the Knights. Ursula Aki, number 3, will be serving for the Knights. 1 serving 8. Service is long. So the Bobcats and number 3, Kirsten Sheehan, will take over service. 9 serving 1 here in game 2. Sheehan service is good. Bumped up. And it'll be a side out for the Knights. As the bump ball is close to the net, and the Seton Knight was able to put it down for the side out. 1 serving 8 will be Varese. Murphy bumping it to Tremblay. Tremblay pushing it for Molly Felch, and Felch's long hard hit is off the hands of Jody Hoover, so the Bobcats and Jamie Shaughnessy will take over service. Service is good. Varese bumping it up to Anderson. Sheehan setting Amy Murphy. Murphy dug out by Hoover. Back to Kristen Siskavitz. Back to Amy Murphy. And Murphy off the hard block. And Murphy will get credit for the kill. As Annie Nadeau had to go into the net to try to block Amy Murphy's. 9 serving 1. Bump back by Eki. Kristen Siskavitz to Molly Felch. Nice block by Anderson. But the Bobcats keep it alive and bump it back over as Erica Tremblay and the Bobcats. Good teamwork as the ball blocked by Sarah Anderson is kept alive by Kirsten Sheen and then eventually bumped back over nicely by Erica Tremblay. Molly Felch, quick reactions, was able to keep her own shot that was blocked back in play. 10 serving 1 is Jamie Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy's service is hard. Hoover to Sheen. Sheen back to Kristen Siskavitz, setting Molly Felch. And Felch with a nice kill as Hoover tried to slide over to cover up the middle, and Felch saw that and and hammered it right to the outside corner. Substitution. Number 2 for the Knights, Adrienne Malinchuk, will replace Lacey Ahern. That's Malinchuk for Ahern. Okay, so Jamie Shaughnessy will serve 11 serving 1. Service is good. Bumped up and alive. Nadeau. Nadeau is called for in the net. So the Bobcats score another point. Substitution for Seton will I'm sorry. Sarah Craig was called for in the net. So Annie Nadeau will come on to replace Sarah Craig. Jamie Shaughnessy, 12 serving 1. Service is hard. Dug out by Anderson. Nadeau covering. Shaughnessy to Murphy. Murphy bumping it back deep. Hoover up to Anderson. And Anderson dropping a soft push into the vacant zone of the Bobcats. So they'll take over service, the Knights, trailing 12-1 here in game 2. Adrienne Malinchuk serving 1, serving 12. Service is good. Erica Tremblay. Molly Felch pumping it back to Malinchuk. Malinchuk handles it. Keep alive by Hoover. And it'll be outside the antenna. So the Bobcats will take over a side out. Molly Felch, 12 serving 1. Service is good. Bumped up by Malinchuk and can't be handled by the Knights. So 13 serving 1 now to be the Bobcats. Substitution for the Knights will be number 10, Sarah Craig for Annie Nadeau, number 11, and number 6, Stacy Smith for Jody Hoover. That's Smith for Hoover and Craig for Nadeau, as Molly Felch will continue service. 13 serving 1. Service is good. Bumped up. Here's Anderson. Setting for Craig. Craig bumping back for Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy to Sheehan. Sheehan setting Murphy wide. Murphy's kill is off of Baressa's hands and can't be handled, even though they played it off the wall. And Amy Murphy comes up with a big kill. So Molly Felch will be serving for point. 14 serving 1. Point game. Here in game 2, the best of 5. Service is good. Baress up for Craig. And that's the game. As the Knights go with their second hit, and they set it deep in their own zone, and they can't be returned. So the Bobcats win game 2, 15-1. We'll return with game 3 in just a minute. Okay, here we are for game 3. Best of 5. The Bobcats lead 2 games to none. Bobcats will send out Kristen Siskavich, Amy Murphy, Molly Felch, Jamie Morrison, Erica Tremblay, and Kirsten Sheen, while the Knights will send out Jody Hoover, Adrienne Malinchuk, Celia Veres, Ursula Akey, Lacey Ahern, and I believe server will be Sarah Anderson. As the officials line out, straighten out the lineup here. Sarah Anderson, number 4, serving for the Knights. Sheehan bumping up to Jamie Morrison. Morrison to Tremblay. Tremblay just pushing over to Anderson. And as the Knights hit goes in the net, Kristen Siskavich will take over service. There's no score here. Siskavich will open up the service for the Bobcats. Service is good. And it'll be an ace and a point for Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich, 1 serving 0. Service is good. Bumped up by the... And it'll be another point for Siskavich. Kirsten Siskavich. Number 1. Service is good. Perez bumping it up, and they can't get to it. As Ursula Akey is just out of her reach. 3 serving 0. Kristen Siskavich, number 1. 3 serving 0 for the Bobcats. Molly Felch. Sheehan set for Erica Tremblay. Tremblay, hard hit. Coming right back her, dug up, bounce, set back to Sheehan. To Amy Murphy. Murphy keeping it alive. Felch bounced it deep into the zone. Nice play as the Bobcats will set up. Jamie Morrison. Sheehan setting Erica Tremblay. Tremblay, a nice little push, handled by Perez. And the Knights are called for in the net. Nice little volley going there. Molly Felch pushing the ball deep, so it'll allow the Bobcats to reset in their defense. Okay, so Kristen Siskavich serving 4 serving 0. Services in the net, so turn the ball over to the Knights as Siskavich takes the Bobcats to a 4-0 lead here. Serving for the Knights will be Annie Nadeau. Service is in the net. And the ball turn over to the Bobcats and Amy Murphy. 4 serving 0 will be Amy Murphy. Murphy with a power serve. That's into the net. Zero serving 4 will be Lacey Ahern. Service is good. Felch pumping up to Tremblay. Tremblay pushing up Sheen. Sheen's got to put it over. Just puts it over. Jamie Morrison. This ball's coming over. Nice play by Erica Tremblay. Jamie Morrison pushing it back. Deep. A lot of Bobcats to reset. And Bobcats will take on the side out. Erica Tremblay will serve for the Bobcats. 4 serving 0. Service is good. Molly Felch bump up to Sheehan. Sheehan back serving Jamie Morrison. Service is turned over to the Knights. And Ursula Akey. 0 serving 4. Service is good. Kristen Siskavich handles it nicely. Erica Tremblay to Sheehan. Sheehan bumping it back. Here comes Cecilia Ursula. Here's Sheehan bumping for, setting for Jamie Morrison. Pushes it nice. Drops it nice in the middle of the zone for a side out, and the Bobcat ball will turn over to Kirsten Sheehan. 4 serving 0. Service is good. Good hustle on the Knights' part, but they can't keep the ball alive, so score will go to 5-0. Substitution. Number 6, Stacy Smith will enter the game replacing Lacey Ahern. That'll be Smith replacing Ahern. So Sheen will be serving 5 serving 0 here in game 3. Service is good. Bumped up. Too close to the net, and it'll be Bobcats points. Kirsten Sheehan will come back to serve when they return from a timeout from Seton. Back, Kirsten Sheehan, 6 serving 0 for the Bobcats. Service is good. Return, Sheehan digs it up. Kristen Siskavich keeping alive. Amy Murphy keeping the ball alive. Jamie Morrison, a nice play to keep the ball alive. Sheehan bumping it up and over. Amy Murphy keep up. Kristen Siskavich pushing it deep. Nice play by Siskavich. It allowed the Bobcats to reset. Murphy digs that hard hit up by Vares. Jamie Morrison into the net. Good play by the defense of the Bobcats to keep the ball alive, but we'll turn the ball over to Celia Veres, number 9, 0 serving 6. Nice save. Nice service by Veres. Sheehan trying to dig the ball out. Sends it wide. Celia Veres plays this game very hard. 1 serving 6. And a nice ace. There's a little miscommunication on the Bobcats' part. Two serving 6. Shane, a nice dig. Shane digging out a hard service, putting it back over, and Seton can't return it, so it'll be a side out, and the service will go to number 6, Jamie Morrison of the Bobcats. Morrison's service is good. Shane bumping it up to Kristen Siskavis. Siskavis setting Murphy. And Murphy's hard kill is off Veres' hand into the ceiling. Amy Murphy with a power kill. That was quite a hit there. So the Bobcats. 7 serving 2 here is Jamie Morrison. Morrison's service is good. And a nice ace as she's found the Seton laying back on their heels and dropped it right in front of their net area. 8 serving 2, Jamie Morrison. And the Bobcats. Service is good. And another ace for Morrison. Jamie Morrison coming across big here. 9 serving 2. They open up a 7-point lead. 9 serving 2 is Jamie Morrison. Morrison's service is good. Molly Phelps digging it up. Kirsten Sheehan setting for Amy Murphy. Murphy pushing it wide. Sheehan bumping up to Kristen Siskavich. Erica Tremblay. That'll be 4 hits. And a side out for the Knights. 2 serving 9 will be Jody Hoover. Hoover's service is good. Erica Tremblay bumping up to Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich setting Amy Murphy. Murphy's called for a carry. And a point for the Knights. 3 serving 9. 3 serving 9 about that. Jamie Morrison bumping up to Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich setting Amy Murphy. Murphy, a nice little punch over the net. I believe kill be tempting long, so it'll be a side out for the Bobcats. Amy Murphy punching the ball over the net. Keeping it alive. Substitution will be Jamie Shaughnessy, number 15, replacing number 16, Erica Tremblay. That'll be Shaughnessy for Tremblay. Molly Felch, number 5, will be serving for the Bobcats. Felch's service is good. Nope, I'm wrong, it's wide. So turn the ball over to Sarah Anderson and the Knights of Seton Catholic. 3 serving 9 here in game 3. Knights have to win this game to keep this match alive. Felch bumping up to Kristen Siskavich. Kristen Siskavich setting to Jamie Shaughnessy. And Shaughnessy with his hard hit dropping down in. So we have a side out. And the ball will turn over to the Bobcats and Kristen Siskavich. So Kristen Siskavich will be serving 8 serving 3 here in game 3. Siskavich's service is good. Veres bumping it back over. Morrison coming a long way to try to keep it alive. Can't keep it alive. And we turn the ball over on a side out to Annie Nadeau and the Knights. 3 serving 8. Okay, we have the officials here trying to straighten out a lineup snafu. We'll return in just a minute. Out of the way, Annie Nadeau, 3 serving 9. Service is long. Kristen Siskavich, a nice play to let the ball go. So Amy Murphy will take the side out. in control of the service. 9 serving 3 with Amy Murphy. Service is good. Hoover bumping it up to Akey. Akey setting Celia. Barres. And Barres' kill attempt is long. So it's 10-3 here in game 3. The Knights have found themselves in quite a hole. Murphy's service bumped up by Hoover to Akey. Akey setting Barres. Amy Molly Felch to Sheen. Sheen pushing the ball over. Barres bumping it deep to Murphy. Murphy to Sheen. Sheen will set Jamie Shaughnessy. And Shaughnessy, this ball is kept alive by Nadeau on a one-hand stab, but can't be returned over. So Jamie Shaughnessy will be credited with a kill. 11 serving 3 here are the Bobcats. And Amy Murphy. Service is good. Bumped up by Anderson. Here's Akey to Barres. Morrison setting, Sheen back setting for Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy kill attempt just long, so it'll be a side out to Seton. Seton is running out of services here. They're going to have to start closing this 8-point gap. Stacy Smith serving for the Knights. Service is good. Molly Felch bumping it up to Sheen. Sheen setting for Morrison. Morrison hitting back deep to Nadeau. Bump back over. Kristen Siskavich bumps it to Sheen. Sheen setting for Jamie Shaughnessy. And Shaughnessy's hard kill cannot be returned. So it'll be a side out, and the ball will turn over to Jamie Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy won't be credited with a kill for that because she don't score a point. But she has serve. This is good. Morrison keeping it alive nicely. Barres. Sheen just pushing it just over the net to Barres. Hoover's hard hit is out. So it'll be a point for Jamie Shaughnessy and the Bobcats. 12 serving 3 here in game 3. Shaughnessy service just ticks the net. Side out to the Knights. Ursula Akey, number 3. 3 serving 12 are the Seton Catholic Knights. Kristen Siskavich just off her hand, so it'll be a point. 4 serving. Okay, the Knights. 4 serving 12. So, hey, Kristen Siskavich decided to watch that ball all the way. At the last minute, decided to get out of the way. So side out, and the ball will go to Kirsten Sheen. 12 serving 4. Sheen's service is out of bounds. Turn the ball over to the Knights. Number 9, Celia Barres. Barres, a very hard server. Well, a mix-up. And timeout for the Bobcats. 5 serving 12. Sheen bumping the ball up to Shaughnessy. Setting for Jamie Morrison. Morrison over Anderson. Murphy trying to keep the ball alive. Sheen runs the ball down. But and the Bobcats can't keep it alive. Murphy dug the ball up, but it went off the light. Sheen chased it down. But the Bobcats couldn't keep it alive after that. Barres. Sheen handles that to Murphy. Shaughnessy will bump it deep. Barres handles that. Up to Nadeau. Bump back over. Here's Felch to Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich to Felch. And the Bobcats will get the ball out. And the side out is Molly Felch. Will put the ball down. And the side out, and Jamie Morrison will take over service. 12 serving 6 is Morrison of the Bobcats. Here in game 3, the Bobcats already lead 2-0. Morrison service is good. Bumped up by Nadeau. Back for Nadeau. And Nadeau's kill attempt is in the net. So it's 13-6 here at Northern Adirondack Central School. Did you hear that? Ball's alive. Nadeau bumping it back. Sheen bumping up for Kristen Siskavich. Siskavich setting Felch. Felch's kill is dug up by Smith. Nadeau dug up by Shaughnessy. Kristen Siskavich, Amy Murphy, and Murphy's kill attempt just catches the net. So side out will go to the Knights and Jody Hoover. 6 serving 13 here in game 3. So it's good. Morrison bumping it up. Sheehan setting for Murphy. Kristen Siskavich back to Murphy. Murphy across court. Kristen Siskavich going nicely to the back of the corner of the court for the side out. The Knights had drawn their defense up closer to the net, and Siskavich put a hard hit down in the back corner. Molly Felch, 13, serving 6. Felch's service is good, and that'll be a point. So this is match point right here. 14 serving 6. Match point. Molly Felch serving for the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. Service is good. Bumped up to the net. Push over by Nadeau. Sheehan bumps to Kristen Siskavich to Amy Murphy. Murphy puts it off of Barres, and that's the game. As Amy Murphy takes a set from Kristen Siskavich and puts a hard kill down off of Cecilia Barres for 15-6. And that's the way it was tonight, January 16th, 1995, from downtown Ellenburg Corners.